I am humbled to receive this honor, especially because I have so much respect for the AGD. There are other worthwhile dental organizations that I've been privileged to serve, like the ACD, the ICD, and the ADA. But to me, the AGD is unique because its whole premise is to make better dentists. Of course, it advocates for general dentists, as it should, but its core value is continuing education. CE makes more competent dentists, resulting in better care for the public, and there's nothing more noble than that. I know you know that a component of the award is perseverance in the face of adversity. A series of car accidents resulted in bilateral thoracic outlet surgeries that included rib removals, removal of scalene muscles from my neck, and nerve trunk repositioning, which was followed by years of rehab and physical therapy. Obviously, I was forced to stop practicing dentistry. The medical experts told me that I needed to also give up my other volunteer activities like the AGD Board of Trustees. I was told to stay home, not travel, to relax and recover. I was to be sure to be safe and careful about what I did. Well, to be honest, I've never been good at accepting being told that there's something I can't do. I refused to accept that and decided to take it as a challenge. Every time I was told to stop, I became more committed to proving them wrong. I did what I assume many of you would have done. I continued my volunteer activities, including AGD secretary and ultimately AGD president. Every time the doctors asked about my activities, I just told them that I had stopped to keep them happy. Since I had to take things easy and safe, I decided that I would spend my time wisely. I taught myself meteorology, at least storm forecasting meteorology, and have spent the last 20 years chasing tornadoes all over the US and Canada. I became a paid guide and the lead driver for Silver Lining Tours, which is the premier storm chasing company. I was teamed up with Roger Hill, the world's foremost storm chaser. For years, we were the most successful tornado chasers out there, and I became known as one of the best tornado forecasters. We took national TV and news teams out and even led the Weather Channel as they did their great tornado hunt. A great deal of the film footage of storms and tornadoes that you would have seen on TV was from our chases. I've traveled over 400,000 miles in that time chasing storms and have seen roughly 300 tornadoes. Not exactly what the doctors ordered, but then they never knew. Fortunately, over the years, I was able to figure out how to succeed in spite of physical issues and limitations. I not only stayed active with the AGD, but was able to serve on ADA councils, the American College of Dentists Board of Regents, the International College of Dentists Foundation Board, and other boards. And I am currently executive director of 4 dental organizations. While greatly honored by the award, I want to assure you that I'm not special. We all face adversity and obstacles in our lives, and these challenges cover a range of how impactful they can be. When faced with challenges, I believe it is more a matter of how you look at life. And I don't mean some unrealistic Pollyanna positive outlook, but rather just rejecting negative outlooks. It's not about what you can't do. Focus on the good and what you can still do. Be flexible and rise above adversity by refusing to give in. I'm just like the rest of you here today serving AGD. In a way, we are all different from the average dentist because we willingly give our time to serve the profession, and only a small percentage of dentists do so. I faced obstacles that made it more of a challenge to serve, but all I did was refuse to give in or to quit. You know, the reality is that it doesn't matter how you feel or what you're dealing with at a particular time. No one really cares, and honestly, they shouldn't. I took great pride in the fact that I continued to serve, and only a very few people had any idea what was really going on. It was all kept pretty quiet, well, at least until today, I suppose. What matters is what you do, what you accomplish, and what you contribute. The message that I hope you take away from this is that when you serve, it should never be about you. It should never be about your agenda or your interests. It should always be what is best for the organization you are serving. Your only goal needs to be, how do we move the organization, in this case AGD, forward? That's why you are here in the House of Delegates this weekend. I need to thank my family, especially my wife Joyce, for understanding all the time I've given to the profession. There have certainly been times when they wondered and asked, why are you doing this when it negatively impacts your health? I could not have served so much without their forbearance and understanding that serving others is rewarding and worth some sacrifice. Also, thanks to all the great dentists and staff, that I've had the opportunity to work with over the years at a variety of organizations. Last, but far from least, I want to express my gratitude to my nominator and longtime great friend, Dr. Michael Badalik. Thanks, Michael, for always supporting me. This dental journey wouldn't have been the same without sharing so much of it with you. In closing, I'm very honored and grateful for this recognition. To me, the AGD is the premier dental organization, which makes this award even more meaningful. Thank you to all you delegates, alternates, and leaders for ensuring the future success of the AGD by your service. Thank you.